blowing smokes and all that to be played really well. Now, we got a game to talk about, so I'm not going to bite your ear off too much about the meta and what maps need to come and go and all that business. But ATOX, they're going to be starting here on the CT side, and Zesta thought he was on for one there, but Tiger looking damn good with that 2-tap until he doesn't. Head taken off the shoulders there by Annihilation, and we got action from the damn get-go.
Oh, Lihang, let's go. Rare Adam coming in strong. Annihilation as well in CS2. Not really missing a beat too much here. Swinging now onto Rage. It's 2-on-2. The T's can't get comfortable yet. They have Goosh, Cabal, who will probably drop a kit momentarily. There's a smoke there to be gathered as well. And Annihilation must ace, but can't. GG How wins a... Oh, why did I say GG How? Who knows anything about that team? It's NewHappy winning themselves a T-pistol here. I don't know. I'm just saying the statements that I want to come into reality.
Hey, look, they both got red logos, man.
They do. They do.
At a glance, I'll let you off this time.
And most people will not even realize the significance of what I said. It's not really important. 5 rifles here for NewHappy. Expecting a force by round 2. The swing out mid from GG. It's eco frags. Let's go.
Let's get it. Pump those stats, baby. And Lihang, who is soon to be on Rare Adam, as we were just having a chat about. Keep your eye on him because he is making moves, big moves from, I'd say, middle to bottom of the food chain in China to some more solid teams, some bigger orgs. Interesting to keep an eye on that one. ATOX, however, hailing from Mongolia, struggling. A bit of a struggle situation. But look, Cabal, Dobu, and Annihilation all on the same team. That really, like, just those names, I feel like they have so much significance, even though they've had a bit of a rough start here in Ancient.
I mean, they lost a pistol. Then they had USPs.
True.
You know? Now we get the guns. Annihilation, he had 5.3. Could have whipped out the Zoom banger, but he's opted to go rifle armor. 5 rifles here. Nothing lost for NewHappy is an excellent start here to this T side. So we're going to actually get in round 3 a proper all-out gun round from both of these teams. No messing around on the bonuses or anything like that. Mid-util coming on in. HE's chipping a lot of damage. Dive down onto lane. Works out beautifully for ATOX. 5-on-3 for them already on the CT side. And they're going to give that mid-control now. Never mind. Annihilation. He's actually looking damn sharp right now, Mac. Dear Lord.
That's good. I feel like a lot of people, when they have a break from Counter-Strike 2, when they come back, they seem to have this little buff from, you know, you have this, all of the mechanics and like all of your muscle memory from CSGO just translates so well until you play a lot of Counter-Strike 2, and that's when things start to go south. So we'll see how long it lasts, but a great start for him as an individual, and Zesta polishes up with 2 quick ones right at the end to get ATOX their first round on the board.
5 alive as well, CT side. That was absolute demolition over on lane and mid. 5's got to come back through now for NewHappy. Rage. He thought they were saving because he didn't have enough money, but they are not. He's surely got to go down to Khalil. Yeah, you're a crazy man to go no head armor. Yeah, look, not many grenades here. 2 flashes and a molly. 3 smokes. That's what they got to get through the map on Ancient. You're definitely not running your protocols here. Molly's already been invested just to try to play anti-lane fight to the CTs. NewHappy, they found their way already onto this B side, and it's a bit of a retake setup. Hands off from everyone but Dobu fighting from Cave as the flood comes in here, Mac.
Oh, Spine, GG, all taking names and taking that B site swiftly. Spine continuing to look to find some more, swinging real damn wide now. And Zesta happy to go toe-to-toe with him, but a 1v4, I don't think that. And he is all the way back towards Red Room already. So save certainly on the cards. And with that AK, which can maybe do damage in the next round if he keeps it living, which he won't. Lihang finds him, sniffs him out, and takes him down. NewHappy for 1-3.
How clean that previous gun round was, though. You're going to get the buy back through here from ATOX. They kept their money nice and strong. So we've actually had like 3 pretty good back-to-back gun rounds so far at the opening part of this game. Orb comes out for Annihilation. Be a bit of a difference maker. This is going to be the swing round, though. Both these teams a little bit poorer. 1400 for NewHappy. They'll get a pretty hard reset here. And some of these players out to mid is Tiger. Inside of the smoke, Cabal. The fight over on Cheetah does not go well for ATOX initially. It's got to be Cabal to make a big play. He's kind of out on an island here, but he's completely timed Tiger. Trigger discipline is absolutely beautiful from this man. And he gets 2. That completely changes things now for ATOX.
Lane control. A solid way for NewHappy to transition through the mid round. That smoke at Cheetah, though, is definitely going to send a message that ATOX would like to try and keep this cave control. NewHappy, once that fades, they'll clear out the close cave with that molly. Make sure nothing's going on here. In the meanwhile, Rage starting to show some presence silently at mid and should be able to find Cabal if he puts his eyes in the right position. But Cabal, he's running around with his knife out and you can't shoot back when you got that in your hand, mate. Oh, how's the timing? Oh, Rage has every angle going for him, and he'll win that every day of the week. 3v3 now. Looking to bring it back from the man disadvantage. Zesta falling. And NewHappy looking good to take this one, unless Mick can make it happen from back of sight. Molly hasn't quite gone to the intended position, but the frag comes through regardless, and that is going to be a 3v1 annihilation. We'll be giving it a crack. He's gone for the AK, but he's not ready for that swing dry at long, and Li Hang puts a 4th on the board.
That's going to put ATOX on a soft reset. We'll only have to take the singular eco here. So not anything too bad. Brought it down to 2 guns surviving here for NewHappy as well. Or we'll probably go over to Tiger, I would imagine. So just going into the anti-eco. And the Ancient T side looking pretty good here for NewHappy. Which is what we saw the other day as well when they played this map. Spine went absolutely ballistic, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that nade. Good damage with the 5-7. One tap at that range is redonkulous, and the cave control will start to come through for NewHappy. Nice trades coming through. And the boost has been seen, has been spotted, but GG can't quite connect to finish Mick just yet. Annihilation. The pocket op, as some would refer it. Oh, it's not going to go too well when he can't see anything. Oh, the P250 spam just didn't go to the leg where there's no armor. Mick certainly just spamming a little bit too hard there. Feeling the pressure. If he slowed that down, did what, like 4 or 5 bullets just in the leg of the planter, then that bomb would be on the ground and Cabal could maybe cook something up here in a 1v3. But alas, that's all speculation. There's 4 alive here for NewHappy, and ATOX dropped the ball.
On full loss bonus now, CT side. So saves becoming a lot more valuable here if the rounds don't go well for the CTs. So they're able to put together here. No AWP for them. Money's pretty good for NewHappy, so it's going to take a fair bit of effort for ATOX to finally crack down on that T-side money after a little bit. Find themselves at a 1-5 deficit. After a lot of mid-pressure. Ooh, hold on. Tiger almost goes down right off the rip. Oh, fine. Again, looking in decent form. Only 1 for 1, but that puts a lot of pressure on the rotations to actually get a pick over on that B side of the map this early on. Dobu trying to fight out Cheetah side. Cabal's already bottom middle rather. But NewHappy seems like they want to go and pivot A off of this A lurk. Dobu's made a meal of that one. A classic 96 in 4. Traded by Cabal though. And now out towards A.
Oh, the shot that might have brought the round back. And Li Hang will keep Mick here, but in the meanwhile, Tiger on 11 HP has been left last alive. And not even for long either. Zesta finds him, lines him up, knocks him out with that M4A1S rather. And ATOX will somehow find that second round. I thought NewHappy were looking pretty good given that situation. However, they didn't. You know, they just didn't figure it out.
They just weren't grouped at all.
Counter the strike.
They just didn't group at all. Like, they were pretty split up amongst around the map quite heavily. I would have sworn they could have bought into this round, but they're going to go for a half buy. It's like a bit of a quicker one towards the B side of the map. Money's not so good for ATOX here. They need a clean round if they can get it.
Ooh. They're the shots they want. ATOX fighting for the B site, bringing many members to the party. Annihilation, though, with that secondary in hand, goes wide and will get mopped up eventually. Cabal is hunting for that off in Molly. He'll get around in time with plenty of time to spare as ATOX find 3. Now, I'm still feeling like you want to be getting towards that sort of 5 or 6 mark on that CT side, or you're not really looking forward to that second half. It depends on the team, right? I feel like ATOX, with this online CS, with the ping, whatever it is right now, I still feel like Pika's advantage. It's starting to come back in as a conversation. A lot of people are realizing that it is fixed from what it was, but after time, like, it's still not where it needs to be, especially when it's online gameplay.
NewHappy with a chance at a reset here after all the economic damage of the last 2 rounds. Again, it's just messy duels back and forth, 1v1v1v1s across the entire map, and a split approach all over the place from NewHappy, trying to push and pull rotations. That's another 1v1 given over. Aggression into mid now. Will Spine be ready for this? He actually gets caught coming out lane, and if the trade is attempted, Annihilation was already primed and ready on the line. And NewHappy, this split approach is getting picked apart by ATOX. They're going to get soft reset here. Annihilation hearing the footsteps and more than ready for it. Again, another great round from him.
Can they equalize? That's what we're looking for here.
It's an anti-eco. They're looking pretty good. That was a pretty big missed opportunity for NewHappy. Like, again, they got like the opening pick, then went 1 for 1 again. So they end up in like a 4-on-3, but they're just like 1-1-1-1 across the map. You know what I mean? It's like one B ramp, one's running through cave, trying to fight. One's like bottom mid, one's walking out A. It's like no cohesion in the mid to late round.
Spacing's just all over the damn place. But be it as it may, you have to play it where it lays. And unfortunately, walking through a smoke like that is something we saw a bit too much of earlier. But you've got to take those risks on pistols. And when the CT's looking straight at you, it's never going to work. So 4v5 now. And NewHappy very spread, hoping that maybe Rage can draw attention towards A main. As he does that, you need to kind of hit that go button shortly, even though ATOX are still fully set up in this crossfire towards lane. And they're going to be smoked out again. They're just not going to have time here. Utility rotations are going to keep them away from B for as long as they want.
He'll play the close angles here. Lee Hang's thinking about throwing the bomb to him. What does he care? He's on his way out of the team anyway. See if the Deagles can get any damage done, because the money's still not great for the CT side if they can keep... Oh, look, it was inspiring for sure. It had me pumped up, Mac. Unfortunately, no matter how pumped up you are, if you're not actually shooting the other team, then you're not really going to be doing any economic damage. And the CT economy looking good now. Not only are they up 5-5, but they have 2 gun rounds to close out the half. And a chance to put NewHappy on a weaker buy if they can't secure bomb plan in this round. And they haven't really been getting into many post plants, it feels like.
Ooh, Cabal saving the day there onto Annihilation, who has been spotted. It's going to be very difficult for him to get anything done at lane. As you can tell, NewHappy were very aware, dropping a nade straight on his feet. He's alive, just barely. Dobu, you can't say the same from him as he's fallen. Lee Hang takes him out. Menacing push from Mick. With no one else there on the B side to help him, he still just keeps on going for those trades, and the aggression wasn't expected by NewHappy. And here you can see ATOX have brought this game right back. 6-5 after NewHappy had such a solid start.
It's a very messy game that we're watching right now. And yeah, like I said, without bomb plant, despite the fact they have full loss bonus, they end up on this pretty terrible looking buy. Much better buy for ATOX, who were, yeah, I think down 1-5, right? They might be going up 7-5 here.
Oh, looks like that could be the case, unless unless Tiger gets a few more. Man, isn't stopping to run. And Annihilation with the A main control just picks them apart. Just like that, the 3v5 has been brought back to a 3v3. And a Prog Smoke isn't going to stop the CTs from finding more damage, find more information. Lihang, his number's about to be checked, but even though they know the B site is in the hands of the T's, Mick's gone, and that makes it a little bit more difficult. We see Annihilation get tested here as Dobu's gone down solo. Oh, had the line hit the shot, but the wood was in the way. It's 6 apiece at the half. We are back in business with the goods and with ATOX and NewHappy, who are mono at halftime. 6 apiece as we go into yet another pistol. Who's going to be taking this one as NewHappy move onto the CT side? Can they stand toe-to-toe and deal with the Mongolian aggression, which they're so good at usually? But I'm seeing the bomb on the wrong side of the map here, Mitch. Are they doing a trick play?
Yeah, they're trying to be good salesmen. Let's just see how good they are. It's taken a long time to clean up G. Dobu peeks into middle, sees a couple of blokes, couple of Johns. What the heck is that? Double push through smoke. Spine goes down. The bomb never was even needed. And let me tell you guys, hey, come here. Come here, chat. You guys want some Asian CS? You want some of the good shit? I got you covered. That round is exactly what you guys needed.
I feel revitalized. I'm going to be throwing that one in my playbook now.
Inject that straight in your veins, Mac.
Well, look, Loki, I already have like a fast A-take for pistol where you do a from spawn smoke into donut and get everyone to run out. But if it goes that well and you just run through donut, kill the CTs looking at the donut smoke, like, man, that's the mix-up. And now the bomb's on the other side, Anyway, that's all me. And we've got some Nova action potentially happening here. As Hugo said, the old pump and dump strat could be coming through this round. But that's if Lihang gets the action. You can't dump if you don't pump, Mitch.
No, you can't. And look, for some people, the dumping aspect is probably pretty difficult, depending on how much fiber you have in your diet. Kabal all the way deep in spawn. He's definitely doing something of substance here, cutting the map in half. Bomb still bottom of B ramp. Spine, wide swings him. Wide peak on wide peak. We end up in a 2-on-2. GG's just been staring at a donut smoke. The bomb's on B, mate. Come on. Oh, he's got it.
Oh!
Save? That's a pretty high value weapon, Mac.
I think he might be getting away with this save.
Ooh.
Or even an upgrade.
Ooh.
A cheeky upgrade.
Delicious. Yeah, save.
You'd
Drop
love
the
to see-
pistols.
What is GG's just playing around with his mouse right now.
Mate, they got no kits. You're not coming back into that retake. No chance.
These two rifles are going to go a long way in the next, especially considering the save and the two deagles as the sidearms right now. Drop those across. You almost got yourself a decent chance here for NewHappy. I like it. I really like it.
Yeah, a couple deagles. Couple
Flashing
good
the molly.
llamas. Only maybe one of the boys gets dropped to deagle as well. It's got potential. There we go. Deagle dropped by Spine. This could do some damage. And especially given the fact that ATOX only had 2 guns surviving in the last round, Mac. They can't afford to rebuy these guns anymore. The money's already looking real sad. There's that anti-mid aggression. Ooh, over on the A main side of the map, though, they have been absolutely wiped. So, ooh, hold on. Rage.
Ooh, ooh,
He's
ooh,
walked through a smoke. Get ready
Ooh.
for it. You've never been ready for any team walking through smokes more than NewHappy.
Are you a fan of the early A main aggression?
I'm just a fan of this game. This has been a messy game. You know, I've been at work. It's now Tuesday night, and I'm just enjoying myself.
Yep.
Just having a great time. My big issue with this game, though, is that NewHappy were up 5-1, and the 10 rounds following that, 9 of them have gone to ATOX, or 8 of them have gone to ATOX out of 9 rounds. So although math is not my strong suit, you know, I'm kind of painting you a picture here, Mac. You know what I'm saying?
I love pictures. That's what I'm all about. But can you paint me a story?
Well, NewHappy. They're feeling aggressive up into middle, but you can't push Dobu. Look at him go! Good. You cannot push this man. Like Tiger can be in a team called Tiger. He knows everything you're about.
He's seen your life, boy. Lihang, in a 1v5 scenario, will find one, and the bomb decides to go the opposite direction to the path with less resistance. And of course, Lihang will get his head taken off. Dobu, stellar round out of him to find 3 there from Shelf. Man didn't have to move. They just kept on running at him. And as you said, you don't want to be doing that.
You can't. Now they're on the hard bite, pistols and armor. And ATOX are just kind of running away with this game. Like NewHappy, they had a good start. They won the pistol in that. Maybe an early gun round, but since then, they have been getting absolutely shellapped. Oh,
gets
Mac,
there
have
eventually.
you met one?
Yeah, and only one, not 2 digs. Or 3 digs, rather. I guess I met 2. That being said, is it all for nothing? Because ATOX are flawless at the moment in the second half, and they are walking into Rage. They know that Rage has been that B-site player, and they've probably pressed tab, seen he's only got 4 kills this game so far, and said, hey, I'm pretty confident sending numbers into this Deagle. And it sounds a little BM, but it works. And I think he got not only body hit by the smoke, but he also got absolutely blasted on that tight line. But it just looks like ATOX are in a different league right now. 11-6 should be the scoreline unless...
Nothing.
Unless...
Nothing.
Okay, no unless.
No. Okay. Oh, no.
One day I'm going to make a compilation of me saying unless in unwinnable scenarios and you just humbling me instantly.
Don't worry, Mac. They're on the buy now. This could be it. This could be the start of something beautiful. Although I can't imagine that their will to win this game is very high when one of these players is literally already out of their team. But we'll see.
Yes.
Mid take comes out for NewHappy. Here's the BXE from ATOX. Spine, full util, no reactive util. Gets run out with the Mac 10. Ooh, the side hold? It's looking okay. Tiger is just panic no-scoping around the pillar. Somehow he's survived for a very long time, but finally going down. And the trades are still in the favor of ATOX. They've even got that deep smoke on CT. This is going to be a difficult retake, to say the least.
Ooh, looking very unlikely. A little dink through the gap there. And ATOX decide that they want nothing to do with that anymore. So they'll play it safe, sit back on site. Or at least I thought they were going to. Bit of silly buggers going on from Zesta there, but with 22 points of health, with this much time before that bomb explodes on Ancient, you got to put your sprinting shoes on. You got to get right the hell out of there. Because you can die real easily. Oh. Love that coming through there. And I've also noticed, which I don't know if it's going to matter, but NewHappy is one of the teams that's supposed to be coming to ESL Challenger Melbourne.
They are. We talked about this last time.
Yeah, but now they've lost a player. So they're going to look less solid.
P90 time.
P90
Nothing that
time.
you're saying is mattering to me.
True.
P90
Cabal. Does he get to use it?
Yeah.
He's got heaps of bullets
It's still
there.
going.
Oh,
yeah, you
use the
can't
hell
do
out
that
of
with an AK. Checkmate.
Online CS, baby. Swing to win. Blowing the smoke with a molly behind it, which won't burn for too long, but NewHappy are struggling to find the right positions to be in, and they've even got to get past Annihilation, who's pulled a molly out at the worst possible time. GG has to sprint through it, but he's been tagged up. Headshot from Mix, good. Communications, great, actually, from ATOX. Enough to keep him in it, and with that time ticking so far down, and plenty of bullets in the P90, that will be game